Episode number 33 of the year, and I'm coming at you live from New York City, Koreatown, at the what is this? The something Garden Inn, right? At the Hilton Garden Inn in Koreatown. How's everyone doing today? See who's here. Let's see. We got Fixation 500 in the chat. How you doing, man? Thanks for joining. Efren, what are you doing up so late, man? Isn't it like 12 a.m. over there? That's super late, buddy. Thanks for joining, though, for sure. Let's see. We got just those two people right now, but we are about to get started. So we got some interesting topics for today. We're going to talk about the yellowing of VRMs on GPUs. It's pretty interesting because not a lot of English-speaking YouTubers have covered that yet. That's been pretty popular in the Brazilian and Spanish-speaking community. And I also know that I am off-centered. This is the best I can do. I didn't bring a tripod. That's mostly related to how, as we all know, GPU mining and cryptocurrency has currently crashed like a year ago at this point. And of course, a bunch of GPUs has been flooding the market. By the way, guys, if you are just joining, make sure to smash that like button because there's several people watching and only 2 likes. So we need to get that up there, all right? Make sure you let me know if you can or can't hear me and how all that looks. Everything should be good. I tested all this before, like an hour ago. So hopefully nobody outside is downloading 10,000, and hopefully this is coming to you guys nice and clear. Soul7, thank you for joining the chat, and thank you for being a loyal follower, Soul7. You've been a loyal follower for a long time now, almost a year, I think. So thanks for joining. All right, guys, so first topic of the night, we're going to be talking about a Brazilian YouTuber, and I'm going to mess up his name, Escadar Solu, and the GPU repair specialist, Polu Gomez, I think. Let me know how bad I said that in chat, down in the chat below. So those two YouTubers have basically kind of shed light on something that's been going on recently. So essentially, for those of you that don't know, what's been happening is these GPUs that allegedly are no longer in circulation, right? Basically what happened was the cryptocurrency market crashed, right? And then of course, Ethereum mining went off proof of work and now is on proof of stake, ribeye stake preferably. Anyways, it's on proof of stake. So because of that, there hasn't really been a proof of work coin to back insane amount of hash rate that was on the network when Ethereum went offline. So of course, guess what? People are going, oh my god, it's not profitable anymore. I need to dump all my GPUs, stuff like that. So all the GPUs are flooding the market. And of course, when they've been mined on, there's some telltale signs that they've been mined on. And this has been pointed out on the 3080 Ti. So on a GPU VRM, they're like a blackish gray color and they got kind of a rough textured surface. It's like epoxy and plastic. Well, when they overheat, they tend to turn like a yellowish color. And of course, we know the most expensive parts of a GPU generally are the VRMs and the GPU chip die core itself on the substrate. So what a lot of Chinese miners have been doing is essentially taking these GPUs they've been painting the VRMs black and then putting like a stencil on it that looks really like convincing. You guys should look this up. I should have put in the, I forgot. If one of you is watching right now, can pull it from the content suggestions and drop it into the live chat, that'd be great. So essentially, what's been going on is they've been getting these GPUs and such, and they're like, hey, these are like new or brand new old stock, when they aren't. They're used GPUs from either mining or other related items that are really heavy and hard on the GPU. They paint the VRMs and basically recondition it and sell it as brand new. Now, there's been a lot of people that have been turning these things back in because they die, they get defective, they have issues and whatnot. And the Brazilian YouTubers have figured this out. They've found it, they've seen it several times. And they are essentially trying to bring to light that you got to be careful. So allegedly, a lot of these GPUs have been coming out of the Chinese market in places such like AliExpress. All set miner, hey, what's up, man? Thank you for joining the live stream. I'm actually coming at you live from New York City. I'm in a hotel room right now. I'm not currently at my studio at home. So thanks for joining the channel, man. Make sure to hit a like button while you are here. So basically, what's been going on? If you go somewhere like AliExpress or Alibaba or any of those other Chinese retailers, be very careful when the price is too good to be true, because guess what? It still is too good to be true. Now, the best way to avoid getting scammed and such is probably going through a real retailer in the United States or something like that, especially if you're located here. But of course, unfortunately, the newest cards, the 4000 series, are still being scalped for some strange reason. I don't understand why they're still scalping 4090s. They're good, but they're not that good. I mean, mining is dead, right? 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 So yeah, I don't know why that's going on, but you got to be very careful when you buy these GPUs from China. So that's the main story for tonight. The rest of it, so I'm just going to talk about. So I've been in New York for a whole day and one night so far. And I did check out a few things while I've been here. So first thing I kind of got to go check out was the Stonewall Inn. If you guys don't know, that's where a lot of LGBTQ stuff has happened of a great history. I went there and parts of it were under construction or something. I didn't go inside because didn't really want to do that or go, have time. The area around the Stonewall Inn here in New York City is nicely decorated. There's like pictures of people and stuff. There's like a little park right across the street from it, and it's pretty nice. But I don't know. It's kind of underwhelming. It could be that I'm visiting it not during the right time of the year. It is currently January, very cold, and there's not much going on over there. But I mean, it looked a little. I was expecting something a little bit more. You know what I mean? There was these big scaffolding things in front of it, so maybe they're doing some upgrades while it's the slow season. Not sure, but it looked pretty nice. I mean, it's amazing that that's where a lot of history has happened regarding to things like that. So another place I did visit was the Nintendo store. So the Nintendo store here in New York, it's right by the Rockefeller Center. For those of you that don't know, it's like a major place in New York, whatever. I don't really care. But essentially, it's multi-level, and it's not what you think. So Nintendo has hundreds of thousands of games and products, right? But on the shelves, the store itself doesn't seem. It seems like a convention center expo, like a booth. It's pretty bare. There's not a lot of stuff all around the floor in there. It's like a few plushies that are way overpriced. Okay, there was a Gengar plushie, roughly about, I want to say 18 inches in diameter, $100. Okay, plus tax because it's New York. Yeah, that's not cheap, guys. I'd rather just go buy them on eBay or Etsy for like half the price. But I did meet a few cool people in there. There was a photographer in there. I mean, we kind of chat a little bit. They have this nice display, in the middle of the store with kind of like it's like all the Nintendo systems, all the all the like console systems, and all the handheld systems ever made. And it's pretty cool to see because I did not know there was a Game Boy Light and a Game Boy Pocket that came out before the Game Boy Color, after the original Game Boy. I didn't know those two existed, so it's kind of cool to see that type of stuff. Let me take a look at chat real quick. Let's see here. What's going on with chat? So let's see here. Fixation 500 says, I need a 4090 if anyone wants to loan me. Oh, that's so funny, man. Fixation, I'll tell you what. I'll loan you one for the price of 1 Bitcoin. I'll give it right back after you're done with it. All set miner, you're so close to me yet so far. Really, dude? Where are you at, man? I'll come visit you or something if I have time. I'll try to work it out. Okay, get a delayed flight maybe? I don't know. Where are you at in New York City, man? I'm right here at the 35th Street Garden Inn, Hilton Garden Inn. Fixation. So I got something for you. I used to work in the hotel industry. So the bathroom here, you know the cores that they use to hold the toilet paper? Yeah, so guess what the cores are made out of here? Just let me know in chat, what do you think, and I'll let you know if you're right. Maybe you've done this in your hotel or other, maybe not your hotel, because I mean it's kind of sketch. Like it's not those spring-loaded centers. No, they're using something different to hold the toilet paper rolls in the dispenser there. Let's take a look here. The Real Jay-Z. Oh, how you doing, Real Jay-Z? How you doing, man? Thank you for joining the live stream. This is like one of the few times I've seen you here on the weekend. Thanks for joining, man. I know you're with family and stuff. Fixation 500 says, "You enjoying yourself, Jay-Z? Up on the unbanned throne?" So, for those of you that don't know, one of our mods in our Discord got unlawfully banned from Call of Duty, and it's very frustrating because there's very few games I am actually willing to play, and that is one of the games that they quite enjoy. And guess what? Now that they're banned from it, they can't. Activision, shame on you. Playing the shuffle game, blaming each other. Yeah, I get it. You already got our money, so you don't care, right? Let's see here. What else is going on here? Fixation 500 says coat hanger. No, it is not a coat hanger. So it is literally a 1-inch piece. A 1-inch diameter piece of PVC pipe. Okay, they just took a piece of PVC pipe, chopped it at 4 inches or whatever the standard width of a toilet paper roll is. So that PVC pipe is the core that is holding it on. So when you pull the toilet paper, if it moves too much to one side, the PVC pipe slips out and the whole thing falls on the floor. It's super jank. It's super jank. I hate it. I'm like, whose idea was this? All right. Let's see here. What else is going on in chat? By the way, guys, how does everything look? I'm coming at you from a tablet of all things. And I'm actually streaming to you over the cell phone network because this tablet does have cellular service. All set miner at the Hilton? You need to get a refund. Yeah, I know, right? I should probably call up the desk and be like, hey, bro, my toilet paper keeps falling out as I'm pulling it. Soul7 says he got banned for his bad driving. Dude, he knows how to drive while door dashing and streaming. So hey, kudos to him. That's not something that I know how to do. Fixation 500 says that's shameful. Yes, it is very shameful. At the Hilton, just like All Set Miner has said, I don't know why they would they'd be doing something like that. It's come on, are toilet paper roll cores that expensive or hard to come by? I don't think so. Soul7 says, not coming in clear. Might be my side, though. Yeah, are you still on the platform, Soul7? Are you still on an oil rig out there? Are you still on your little island jail? If you are, I'm sorry, man. How much more days you got left till you come back? Let me know, dude. Let me know. All Set Miner says, smooth and clear. Thank you very much, All Set Miner. By the way, I haven't seen you around, All Set Miner. Is this your first time to a live stream or something? Because I haven't seen your name before, unless you changed it recently. Fixation 500 says it's a little sketch at times here too. Audio drops out. Oh, really? Oh, okay. All right. Well, let me know if it like goes really bad or something, because there's not much I can do, unfortunately. I'm on the mercy of the cellular network of the New York City gods here. Jay-Z says, feels good to not be banned because skill. Oh, Jay-Z dropping it like it's hot. Well, okay, Jay-Z, just to be very clear, we all suck at Call of Duty except you, so I don't know why we'd be getting banned if we suck. Our KDR is like negative 1,000. All Set Miner says, yeah, first live stream, normally with Mystery Crew. Oh yeah, that's totally fine, man. Yeah, thanks for coming over from there. I know they have one too sometimes on Saturday. I don't know if they're doing that anymore. I'm not over there much anymore these days. Soul7 says, streaming at an awesome 1440p. Supposed to fly back in on Tuesday. Dude, it's been almost a month already as of this Tuesday. Dude, that's awesome. Glad that you're coming back, man. All Set Miner says, sub to your channel a while back, though. Oh, yeah, thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate it, bro. Yeah, a lot of stuff has happened over the last year, and I just haven't been able to make as much content. You know, buying a house and moving, it really took a lot of energy and time, and I actually had a lot of help. Big shout out to New England Crypto and Federal Hill Home Studios. They really did help a lot when we were moving and installing things, and just I couldn't have done it without them. So I really appreciate it. Oh, also a big shout out to our channel's one of our channel team members. That's Andrew at the Creating Space. He has his own YouTube channel as well. Big shout out to him as well. He actually did come up and sacrifice his whole weekend just to help us out. So we really do appreciate that. All right, so one other topic for tonight. Why do people keep texting me while I'm streaming? They know I'm streaming. They keep texting me. I'm like, it keeps messing up my phone flow here. last time I was here in New York City and actually using the subway system, they did not really have a tap to pay system. It was you had to buy like a card and swipe the card or have like a ticket of some kind in order to get on the train or a subway bus, whatever. Now everything is this Omni tap to pay thingy. It's actually pretty cool. So in some places you actually need like a card or a pass that you use to tap to pay or a phone app. Now it's literally just like a Visa credit card terminal at every entrance to the station. So, oh, I don't have it on right now because it's over there. I should have put it on for the stream. I actually have an Apple Watch Ultra. It's got the, you've probably seen it on previous streams. It's got the yellow band, and it is so convenient. I have my backpack and my wallets in my pocket or whatnot. You know, I have something in my hand. I could literally just take my arm because the Apple Watch, as long as it's near NFC and it's on you and it's unlocked, it'll activate. You don't have to touch it or anything. So, like, let's say I'm holding a cup or a drink or something, I could just put my arm, my wrist right here. Yeah, there's that where that right where that mark is, right? That's from a dog, by the way. For those of you that know, you know where that came from. I could just put my wrist right on the terminal, and the thing lets me in. It charges me to $275 to get into the system, and it's so convenient. I will say that is a big improvement from when I was here last time, many years ago. Also, I will say that there's a 25% chance less that I will be getting stabbed this time around because the subway does seem to have improved a little bit. It's a little bit brighter than I remember. It feels a lot less sketchy than I remember when I came here last time. And yeah, I do think the chances of me getting stabbed in the subway has gone down by at least 25%, in my opinion. All right, so let's take a look at chat real quick here. What's going on with chat? Let's see. The Real Jay-Z says, haha, ask Soul7 how many times we exfil and owned players. Yeah, don't you guys go around like, what is it, do not fire till fired upon, and then they fire upon you, so just go destroy them and then you exfil? All Set Miner says, wow, congratulations, don't worry, New England is awesome. Yes, New England Crypto is really an awesome content creator. I actually been to his house. I went to his daughter's birthday last week. So yeah, the day before, during the live stream, he's like, yeah, my daughter's birthday's tomorrow. I'm like, tomorrow? Dude, why didn't you tell me? So I had to rearrange part of my schedule to make sure I can make it there on time. I also left church early just to go visit him and his daughter because he's about 2.5 hours away from me. Efren says, hotel room stream. Yes, I am currently in the Hilton Garden Inn Hotel on 35th Street. From the title, expected Lotus and Rossman style walk in Koreatown and live coffee shop stream. So I would do that, but before you do something like that, you actually need to talk to all the people that have private businesses and make sure they're totally cool with it. You can't just walk in and do a live stream. That's technically not allowed because it's on private property. And if I had a crew, if I had like 1 or 2 more people, someone up ahead of me making sure everything's fine before I get there, and someone monitoring the chat while I'm streaming, I could do that. But you know, bringing a crew all the way to New York is pretty expensive, so I'm probably not going to be doing that. But yeah, Louis Rossman style Koreatown stream would be pretty awesome. All Set Miner says, be safe using the train system at night. If you want to get Star Wars, what the heck? If you want to get Star Wars Underground live content, visit after 2 a.m. What do you mean Star Wars Underground live content? I'm not sure what. Let me know in live chat what that's all about, because I might want to go out at 2 a.m. to see what that is, if it's something good or not. All Set Miner, yeah, let me know. What is this Star Wars Underground live content, visit after 2 a.m.? Let me know what that means, man. Soul7 oh, that's funny. Soul7 says, at Efron, he fails at being Asian. That is right, guys. I am kind of fake. I just happen to look this way. I'm actually a white guy on the inside. I just look this way. Let's see. Soul7, he could still be LARP Louis Rossman in NYC. Live action roleplay Louis Rossman. Is he actually based out in New York? I'm not sure. I thought he was out of Chicago. Says, I expected a Casey Neistat style vlog tonight. Oh, dude, no. We're not doing that. That's very difficult. I wish so. That'd be pretty awesome. Maybe I'll do that one day, some kind of live stream. I did, as I was walking around in New York earlier today, I did see a lot of people live streaming, and some people even had camera gear, and they didn't get bothered by people. So I'm assuming, that's more. It's not a big deal, because I don't see anyone bothering them or going up to them. Efren says NYC gay is better, but still tough. Huh? What does that even mean? Efren, what do you mean by NYC gay is better, but still tough? I've been to that part of town. Actually, it's like that everywhere around here. It's way more open and accepting of all sorts of people. Efren says sketchy toilet paper holders. LOL. What? How can it be more sketch than a $1 IKEA holder? Fixation 500 says audio is dropping like crazy. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, since I can't really do too much, is I'll probably just let the stream go for about total 30 minutes and we'll end it there. I do want to go have some Korean barbecue right down next to this hotel. If you're in the area, just let me know. I'll come by and say hi. Yeah, sorry about the audio stuff. I'll have to watch this in post and see what's going on. I thought I had a pretty good connection here on the tablet. I hope it's not too bad, guys. But yeah, so I'm actually in New York right now, as I told you guys. Subway seems pretty cool. The Nintendo store was pretty cool. Went to the the heck was it called? I can't even think straight right now. So we went to the so it was actually the day before. We went to the Starbucks Reserve, and we were like, what is a Starbucks Reserve? So Starbucks, you walk in on the first floor. The first floor is like all merch stuff. And when you go downstairs in the basement, it's like the latte bar. It's like a bar where you can drink alcohol and scotch and have a really nice coffee. And the top level was a restaurant where you could actually sit down and have something to eat. So I gotta say, guys, okay, I know everyone has opinions about it, but I had an Americano at the Starbucks Reserve. It's my favorite drink when it comes to coffee. I love Americanos. For those of you that don't know what Americano is, it's essentially an espresso. It's just an espresso with hot water added. The origin of the Americano and why it's called the Americano is because Americans here in America, we usually have brewed coffee. During World War II, when all the Americans went to Europe to help the Allies and such, they of course wanted coffee. But over in that part of the world, they had espressos. So when they gave espressos to the US soldiers, they're like, oh wow, this is really strong, we don't like it. So they just added water and made the drink more voluminous, even though it had the same concentration of one espresso. And thus, the Americans that can't handle a straight espresso. That's where that comes from. Anyways, so Americano is my favorite drink, and they had some options on which espresso grind and brew you can get. And they had this special Starbucks Reserve espresso bean, or whatever it was. One of the best Americanos I've had in my life. Like, actually, it was really, really good. I might get another one on my way out. I'm not sure. Can't take cups of coffee on the plane, unfortunately. But it was really good. It was exceptionally good. One of the best Americanos I had. I forget what it's called. If I find out later, I'll go check it out. I'll post it in live chat in our Discord or something like that. Let me take a look at chat real quick. Soul7 says, Fixation, this is why you were banned from COD. I really hope not. Real Jay-Z says, dinner time. Have a great evening and enjoy your time out, Shinji. Thank you. Thank you very much, man. You have a great dinner with you and your family now. Fixation 500 says, I have fiber now. No. Get better internet now. Oh, man. Yeah, so fiber is really awesome because they usually come with symmetrical up and down, 1,000 up, 1,000 down. So, yep, exactly. Yep, that's what Fixation says. 1 gigahertz, 1 gigabyte up and down. That's pretty nice. Fixation 500 says, I want a coffee now. Well, yeah, man, it was really good coffee for sure. All Set Miner says, peace, take care, lots of love. Hey, All Set Miner, thank you for joining us, man. Make sure to check us out in our Discord, linked in the description below, man. Have a great night, man. We'll see you next time. Efren is posting emoji of a coffee. Yes. I know I'm talking about coffee this late at night, but it's actually one of the best coffees I've ever had. It was really good. And I've never actually been to a Starbucks Reserve, but now I understand. So little antidote I saw when we were downstairs in the Starbucks lobby, like the Starbucks like bar area. I saw the employees like rearranging the bags of coffee on the like a display. Oh, taking the coffee and making them like perfectly straight and adjusting the little clip-on thing to make sure they were all like perfectly straight and even. He was like really getting into it. Maybe he was bored, maybe it wasn't that busy that day, I don't know, but he was definitely doing his best to make sure that those coffee bags were sitting there perfectly straight with no imperfections of any kind. So hey, if he does that much quality control on his bags of coffee on display, then imagine what he does to the scotch he'll be serving you or whatever it is. All right. Oh, Soul7 says, what was the price difference? Okay, so being that it is New York City, everything's going to be expensive, right? Okay, so me and my friend went there. My friend had a tea and I had an Americano. The Americano drink for the large size was about $8. Yeah, so after taxes and everything, it was about $8. My friend's drink was about $6 because our total bill out the door was about $14.50 just for 2 drinks. And just to be very clear, this is just a coffee and a tea. They had a tea. It was, I mean, I wouldn't have it every day, but it was definitely worth the $8. $6.50 plus tax or whatever. No, $7.50 plus tax, whatever. It was definitely worth it. It was very good. I'm definitely gonna want to try it again before I leave if I can, for sure. It was quite expensive though, unfortunately. Let me look at my notes here, see if there's anything else I want to talk about in New York in the time that we have here. Yeah, so just a little recap of what I talked about. I talked about the yellowing VRMs on GPUs and a little bit of what I've experienced in New York City while I've been here. Just here on like a little trip with a good buddy of mine. We're just checking out the city, having some fun and hanging out. So I don't come here that often. I come here maybe a couple of times a year at most. I might be coming here next week with another content creator for road trip to go pick up some parts for their Tesla. I might be coming here for that. I haven't figured it out yet. I'm still trying to figure out the schedule with my church and stuff. Soul7 says only about $2 different from down here. Yeah, Starbucks is naturally expensive. An Americano at a normal place, I believe, is like $4. You're paying like a $2.50, $3 almost premium, which, you know, if it was a car, you know, that's almost 40%, so that's insane. But for a coffee, it's only a couple of dollars difference, so it's pretty. it sucks. It's relatively speaking, it's very expensive. I would probably not do it all the time, but while I'm in New York checking things out, yeah, it was really good. By the way, I am not sponsored by Starbucks or any of that type of stuff. I just happen to like their coffee, even though their beans come from slave labor, allegedly. Hopefully they are a little better about that, but they have been getting good at treating their employees, though. They treat their employees a little bit better. Jack Dave says, okay then, never mind. Huh? What? Did you say something earlier? I don't see anything in the chat. Are you talking about the coffee? Yeah, it's quite expensive. Definitely not something I would recommend all the time. But it was really good. Like, it was literally the best cup of coffee I've ever had. But it is an Americano, and Americanos are a little bit stronger than a normal brew coffee. Basically, it tastes like an espresso with the hot water mixed in. Because that's exactly what it is. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream soon. We're going to go into the ending portion of the stream. Do you guys have any questions or comments or anything like that for what's going on? By the way guys, this stream does happen every week at 7 o'clock. We started a little bit earlier today, or kind of like on time. Usually every week at 7 o'clock at the same time, same channel. So if you missed this one, or if you're watching this after the fact, we are live every week at 7 o'clock. Except for you, Efren, you need to go to sleep. It's like something crazy time in the morning over there. It's like 2 a.m. or something. You need to go to sleep, man. You can't be up all night like this. You're literally like up on American time, which kind of like freaks me out because Okay, so in the mornings it makes sense because like 7 o'clock for us is what 2 p.m. for you, but 6 p.m. for us is like 1 a.m. for you, man. You need to go to sleep. You need to you need to go to sleep when you can, man. We don't want you to die. Let's see here. All right, so I don't really see too much in chat, but I'm gonna wait for the live stream to catch up with the chat because usually there's a little bit of a delay. Let's see. Fixation 500 says coffee is made. Fixation 500, what kind of coffee are you having? Please tell me that. I'd like to know. I'd like to know what the coffee of DoorDash driver champions are. Fixation says made the Vietnamese iced coffee. You mean like a boba tea? What is a Vietnamese iced coffee? I don't know if I've ever had one of those. Or, you know, if it's good, let me know. Just a quick interjection here. We do have a Discord called the TekShinji Community Discord. If you're watching, if you haven't been there before or whatever, make sure you get joined. It is linked in the description below. There's a little bit of process to get in, but trust me, it is worth it. I've been posting pictures from my New York trip all over the Discord. So if you want to see what I've been up to or what type of places I've been going to. Last few things before I go, I'll talk about the, so I went to a place called Flappers. It's like a Japanese pancake breakfast place. It's really good. It's really good. Basically the pancakes are like super fluffy and like they like just fall apart. They're so amazing. They're like that big. They're pretty small, but they're super flippers. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Fixation 500 flippers. It was really good, and their fried chicken is also amazing. It's basically they took a chicken thigh into little chunks, breaded and fried it. Very good. I had the flippers pancakes with fruit on it, and it was really good. So if you're ever in New York, I do recommend going there. Real quick though, so if you do want to go to that restaurant, make sure you plan ahead. So when me and my buddy got there, there was a 3-hour wait. So we put our name on the reservation list. We went somewhere else, had a quick breakfast, went back to the hotel, hung out for a little bit, then we went back and our reservation came up. So make sure you plan it out. They have a crazy long wait to get into that restaurant. It's crazy. Let's see here. All right. Fixation 500 says Vietnamese iced coffee, and he dropped a pic in the Discord of the coffee. Okay, so all right, I'll check out that. I'll check that out after we're done. I'll take a look right now. For those of you that don't know, if you want to look at what you're looking at, check out the Discord. Let me take a look. Oh, it's like a latte of some sort, right? Isn't that what that is? Isn't that like a latte, right? That looks pretty good. It's iced too. Yeah, so me personally, I'm not a big fan of milk in my coffee of any kind. One, because I'm lactose intolerant. Two, I like that bitter, harsh coffee taste. As long as it doesn't taste like an ashtray. I can't handle that kind of coffee, but I do love the bitter tasting of coffee, kind of like that with tea as well. I really like it. Mendo says, have you seen any new research on XPR health? I have no idea what that is, man. Let me know in the Discord or something like that, because I'm about to end this stream. I have no idea what that is. Fixation 500 says, espresso and whipped cream. Oh, that is nice. Okay, I know what that's called. I've had that at Starbucks. I think it's called a quatado. I can't remember, but it's basically an espresso with whipped cream and they mix it. I forgot what it's called though. It's pretty good. This does have some ashtray qualities. I really hope not. It's a Vietnamese coffee. All right, guys, thank you for joining this live stream. Like I said, we're going to keep this one short. We're about to go to some Korean barbecue right down the street here from the hotel. If you're in the area, go ahead and let me know in Discord. Maybe we can take a selfie or something. It is New York City after all. There's a lot of people here. So yeah, guys, thank you for joining the live stream. Remember, we're here every week, every Saturday rather. Same bad time, same bad channel. So let's see here. I don't know how to end this stream on the tablet. You guys are gonna have to give me a second while I figure this out. Oh, so it's literally just pressing the stop button in the upper right corner. Anyways, guys, thank you to everyone that joined the stream this week. We'll see you next week, same bad time, same bad channel. All right? Have a wonderful night, everyone. And if you're in the New York area, come by and say hi. Have a great night.